Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm here in Bramfontein with my boy Moses. Now we are finishing him. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nochill podcast. We're here in Bramfontein in front of South Point Central. We're doing the most. I'm with Moses. All of you guys, you know him. Come on. I don't think I have to do the introduction for this gentleman.
Everyone is finished here. Go
So
back.
so Moses,
Yeah.
we're here, boy. You know what? For me, I feel like there's a lot of things that you have done in the internet. You understand?
Yeah.
And when you do these things, people see the products. They see the results. They don't really know what goes behind the scene. That's why I'm here. I'm here to actually ask those questions. Okay, who's Moses? What do you do? And what made you start doing what you're doing right now? You understand?
Yeah.
So, first of all, before I can start asking my questions, man, can you just introduce yourself the way you introduce yourself, like, to people?
All right, cool. My name is Tonelo Moyo. I come from Limpopo. Musina, to be specific. That's like the last town in South Africa, like just by the border of Zim. That's where I come from. Grew up in Musina, did everything in Musina, and yeah, man, that's basically Tonelo right there, man. Yeah, that's where I come
you're
from.
Limpopians.
Limpopians one time.
Shout out to Limpopians. You know what it is. You know, we are here in town. We're here in town. We are here to work, my feet. We're here in Joburg. We are all over Joburg streets just to make the things happen.
Of course.
So you're from Messina.
Yeah.
And when did you come to Joburg?
So I matriculated in 2017. So 2018 I came to Jozi to do my my varsity stuff.
Yeah.
So that's when I came to Jozi. 2018. That's when I came to Joburg. Yeah. For school specifically.
So you came here and you were studying. Which varsity are you?
So I was at after. I was studying television, motion picture. That's where I was at. Yeah. From 2018 to 2020.
Dude, I didn't even know you were studying it after. I was thinking maybe you're studying at UJ, doing some financial stuff.
Not even.
So you're a television person?
Yeah, behind the scenes to be specific. But I went there thinking I was gonna do LP. I wanna act, mom. This is what I wanna act. What. And the next thing I get, and then I fall in love with television. Yeah, behind the scenes. Yeah.
And you're also good at editing, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I also did editing as well. I actually graduated. Just a few days back.
You lied.
Yeah, I'm done now.
Well, guys, shout out. Congrats, bro. Congrats.
You already know. Yeah, so
man, we graduate. We're here to work. Okay?
You understand?
And, man, last year, obviously, we went to the awards.
Yeah.
We were together.
Yeah.
We both scooped awards.
Of course.
And you got the best social media comedian.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just any award. It was African award, bro.
Exactly.
How do you feel? How was the experience?
So, bruh, okay, honestly, I was a bit scared because I'm like, hey, I'm up against Nochill. What the heck? He's been in the game and he just knows a lot. And, you know, I mean, he just has that thing of saying, if you're up against him, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Although you're gonna have confidence, but you're gonna feel it. So I was just nervous, and the next thing, you know, I won. You know, I really appreciated my fans, and you know, shout out to my fans.
Yeah,
it was an experience. It was nice. The fact that he also went on stage with me, I felt like he was taking the crown and putting it on the boy.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
I mean,
it felt amazing because, you know, it's Africa, bro. I felt appreciated. I was like, I'm actually doing a good thing. You know, it's huge, and
it's not just South Africa.
Exactly. You get to act different after that. You get to know where you stand. You know, it boosts you. So I felt very, very appreciated. Yeah.
Shout out. And the other thing was, how's the award now? I'm sure you put it at the safe.
The award is back home in Limpopo. I had to be like, okay, my parents, this is the thing that I brought back. Yeah, you understand? I took it back.
Let me tell you about Limpopians. When we work and we earn, we remember home. You know, all the time. If we come here and we get something, we take it home. You know, that's where we don't forget home. We're always trying to come here. We're actually here in Jozi to hustle. You understand? So what you did, it's a great thing. And do you think you're gonna have to be part of any award ceremonies this year, or?
Yeah, since I'm going into music more,
yeah,
I also want to focus on the music side, you know, because I also make beats.
Yeah,
I started with beats before this whole skits thing, you know, so I'm also trying to branch into music, so I'm expecting to, win some awards. Hopefully, Summers and Grammys. In fact, you never know.
But in the long run, right?
In the long run, yeah, of course.
Sure.
But also social media awards this year.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Whatever just comes. Plus, also I've moved to YouTube recently, so
exactly. Invite
So, yeah.
us, guys. I still want to compete. I feel like when we compete in a award way, not like
Yeah.
in like content way.
yeah,
In content way, we collaborate.
exactly,
Collaborate.
exactly.
And then when it comes to awards, then that's when we compete now. So
Of
I feel
course.
like if we can get any, I think I got a DM from some awards. They wanted me to enter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it like I just want to see, because
Keep it low.
this year I want to win award in money, not just an award.
exactly,
I've been
exactly,
begging
exactly.
awards, so I feel
Exactly.
like now. So, but it's not about me, guys. We are here to get to know Moses.
Yeah.
We are here to get to know Moses. So Moses, when did you realize that your videos that you do are going to open doors, or was it something that you never expected? Or
So hey, me and my boy Cedric, we've been pushing videos. You understand? We just didn't take it seriously.
yeah,
I remember we started shooting skits like end of 2019. You understand? And then we're not really serious about it until we came back 2020 around February. We started doing like more skits. We're like, let's just take this thing, because we've always been funny in high school. You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So discovered Moses, and we shot the first Moses video. That video went crazy. I remember my neighbor, my neighbor in Musina
Yeah.
at home. She called my mom. She was like, "Your son is on the internet." So that's how crazy it was.
It takes one video.
exactly.
It takes
one.
one video.
One,
I
yeah.
remember as well myself, and when I started, I didn't even think the video is gonna boom. It was just a
Exactly.
matter of, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. And I feel like for every content creator there, we're still gonna cover some of the questions related to content creation itself
course.
with Moses.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Content creation, you never know which video is gonna be the best. So you
Exactly.
just have to keep on creating. That should be your number one rule. Keep on creating.
Exactly.
So Moses, so you started and it boomed, and you were like, nah, I'm not gonna stop.
Exactly. So I was like, the first video went viral. I'm like, okay, people love this, female and then mother and son relationship. I'm like, let me just try and do another video and see.
Yeah.
When I did the other one, people loved it more. Cause initially I did these videos for just WhatsApp. I used to post and be scared. I used to post, switch off mobile data, whatever, Wi-Fi, and just switch off my phone. And the next thing, when I switch on my mobile data back, please send.
Yeah, I see.
And yeah, man, that's exactly how it just went. I never stopped from that day. I just gave people what they want. Obviously, before you actually take that decision to actually, especially with my content, it's the mother and the son.
Yeah.
It's a bit tricky because
It's unique.
I'm a guy, I'm a man, and
It's-
making up your mind that okay, I'm gonna act like as a woman. It takes some time to accept it.
Trust
you
me.
understand? So yeah.
Your first video that I saw, my girlfriend showed it to me.
Yeah.
She was like, watch this video. I watched and I laughed. I'm not, bruh. Now when I look at the content, I go deeper.
Yeah.
Because I understand.
Yeah.
I go deeper, even behind the scene. I try to imagine, damn. So this guy does this. And then even the transition from you to the mother, it looked like, okay, you are at the same place. I was like, nah, this is talent. I'm following this guy. I don't really just follow like anybody.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
I was like, I'm following this guy, and now and I see, the day I find an opportunity to talk to him, I'm gonna tell him. I think you went live with me this other time.
Mhm,
It was the
mhm.
first time,
Yeah,
and
the
I
first
told you
time.
straight up, bro.
Yeah.
I respect your content. I respect what you do. So now let's talk about the real deal now.
Yeah.
When you create your videos,
Yeah.
a lot of people, they think content creation, you need to have a camera, you need to have a phone, you need to have like these expensive things.
Yeah.
So when you started, what equipment did you have?
Okay, so I didn't have any equipment. I didn't have any mics. I didn't have any.
You just had your phone.
I just had my phone, basically.
Yeah.
I just have my phone. Samsung A820.
Yeah.
Samsung. This uses a Samsung A20.
So
You understand
you're
what I'm
still
saying?
using this
I
phone?
still use this phone because
Damn.
this phone took me so far.
Yeah.
I don't want my videos to be too clean.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be Moses. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I started with this phone, Samsung A20. I didn't have any sound equipment. I didn't have any lights. I didn't have anything. I just started with the idea. I just started with the content. You know, I just had my laptop to edit my videos, and that was it. There's nothing fancy that went in. No cameras. No. I just had my phone and I just had
your mind.
My mind. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
So,
That's
and that's what most of the people have right now. People who are watching right now, obviously you guys have your phone and your brain. So guys, start utilizing your mobiles. Make sure that all these gadgets that you own, they work on your favor. So you started then and you use your phone.
Yeah.
And you kept doing it. So now, you say you're branching to music, right?
Yeah.
Is music part of something that you've been passionate about, or is something that just came up now when you were like, okay, I can see now, I can branch, I have fans, so let me just branch? Or it's something that you've been wanting to do? Or
so with music, it's something that has been with me. You know, I started making beats. I started making beats when I was in like grade 3. You know, so music has been the first thing. You know, I mean, in high school right now, if you go back to my old high school, they used to call me Beats. You know, just Beats. I was never Moses. I was never Twanelo, not even my real name. It was just Beats. Hey, Beats. You know, so music has been just as skits it just came, and I just had to go.
Yeah,
most people know me for skits,
and it wasn't even planned. So
it was not planned. Never planned. Never.
God
planned.
always have plans for you to actually, you know, pays you. I'm sure now you have fans. It's easier for you to market your music and everything like that.
Exactly.
And I'm a fan of you. Obviously, I see what you do.
Appreciate it.
And at the end of the day, as content creators, we need to get paid.
Exactly.
Know? And we want you guys to support us.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
We want to. I mean, as much as we can make you guys laugh and just have like, you know, change your days and make your days. Also be part of ours, because we're not like musicians. We don't get booked to perform every weekend. You know, we make money out of our online lives like YouTube. So we subscribe to so what's your channel?
My channel is still the same as my Instagram handle and TikTok, 20 skits. It's just the same. So please, go subscribe on my YouTube channel.
Let's subscribe, man.
Yeah.
And we still have to collaborate. We still have to make something.
Of course.
But I'm not done, man. I want to ask. You're an influencer.
Yeah.
You know, you influence a lot of people. Some of them, they look up to you, man.
Yeah.
If you might not know, because maybe you don't go out a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
But trust me, I'm sure even in Messina, they look at you and they see a role model.
Yeah.
Understand? And what is it that you can give as an advice to like all those people that get inspired by what you're doing, as a message of just to make them understand that it's possible.
Exactly.
You know, especially if they also want to do what you're doing. What can you say to them?
The first thing is just minding your own business. Like just not even caring what people say. Just you being you.
Yeah.
You know, if an idea comes to your head, like for instance with me, it included me being a mother. You know, if I took people seriously, I wasn't gonna do this because I was gonna be ashamed. You know, this guy dresses like a mother. He's just out here. So it's just a matter of you just being true to yourself, and also, you know, till today I still pray for my ideas.
Yeah.
You know, I won't lie. I also ran out of ideas, but I still pray. You know, for my ideas to God. I'm a very religious person.
Yeah.
You know, I pray to God for my ideas. You know, today. So also God, bro. Like above all, just God. You know, yeah.
True. You mentioned ideas. And obviously, and if God is there, God is always gonna give you ideas.
Exactly.
And I feel like I'm just gonna add on top of what he said. You need to focus on what you're doing and don't mind what people say, because sometimes people don't understand what you're trying to do, and they'll always come with this negativity. And if you're gonna listen to people, that's when you're gonna lose your gold. Understand? So stay focused, do what you have to do. If it doesn't work, let you be the judge. Okay, this thing is not working, try another one. Understand? So Moses, what can we expect except music? Obviously we know that you're branching into music. In terms of music, yes, what can you expect, and what else?
So in terms of music, you guys should expect like an EP or an album. You understand what I'm saying?
And what type of music do you?
I produce every music.
Yeah.
I'm still working on what really EP that I'm gonna release, but I'm also thinking of like just mixing it up.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing right now is I'm a piano. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to branch, with that as well, because I'm also working with Shomba Juice's producer.
Oh yeah,
T-Boy.
yeah.
Shout out to T-Boy.
I know T-Boy.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's
So
too
so
much.
yeah, we're just working together. We're just trying to see where we go with it music wise. And yeah, I mean, other than music, it's just a matter of more content,
Yeah.
and just more laughs. You understand what I'm saying?
Because with me,
Yeah.
this is a podcast,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this is what I'll be doing.
Exactly.
Besides the
Stuff
content
that
that
you
I
do,
do, and it's gonna be this where I obviously interview you guys, influential people.
Yeah.
My podcast is not for celebrities.
Mhm.
It's for like people who are still
People that-
coming
yeah.
but very influential.
Yeah.
So it's always good to find your roots, but don't forget it. And this is just an advice to you as well. Like I
Yeah.
told you before, like
Yeah, you told me.
we followed you because we love the Moses videos.
Yeah.
So, but branching is also okay, but we should not forget. We could say, hey,
What made us?
exactly,
Yeah.
true. So, I have two more questions.
Yeah.
This was unplanned,
Of course.
but I just want to understand, since you have started. A lot of people, they don't get this insights. A lot of people, like people are so greedy with information. you
Yeah.
understand? And me now, I believe in helping others,
Yeah.
either by educating or by just sharing like information that is very important.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too much about your finance, but I just want to know, like, have you made like money out of your content, and how did you make that money, if there was a point where you made money?
Okay, so with me, I believe every influencer has a different story to this.
Yeah.
So with me, I used to make money from promos. TikTok doesn't pay, although I blew up on TikTok.
Yeah.
It doesn't pay yet.
Yeah.
So I never got anything from TikTok. I just got the exposure.
Yeah.
So I used to make money from just promos, that the ads that I used to do, and just posting some things that have nothing to do with me on my IG or on my story.
Yeah.
So I basically used to make money there, and also events. We used to get called to events. I used to make money there as well.
For appearances.
So the only time where I'm only experiencing, okay, I can actually make money just by me posting is YouTube right now.
Oh
Yeah, that's where this is the only time
So-
where I'm experiencing to make money with just me posting without me promoting or anything. Yeah.
So you're saying the money that you've made, it was via the promos. So brands comes to you to say,
Mhm.
listen, can you do this for
Brands,
us? Or
exactly.
can you come to our event? And okay, so
Yeah.
when it comes to because I believe brands come to you,
Yeah.
maybe you can correct me, and they ask you how much do you charge. How did you come up with the prices that you charge? I don't want to really hear the
Yeah.
amount, but how did you drive to that amount and say, okay, give me this much? And according to you, do you think, looking back, do you think you've been undercharging or overcharging for what you were doing for them?
Okay, I don't know if you remember, but there was a time where I asked you on WhatsApp, I think it was my first promo or something like that.
Yeah.
I sent you like a screenshot. I'm like, okay, these guys are approaching me. What do I say? What should I charge them? And you told me to first ask
Yeah.
what their budget is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. I
With
remember.
me, I feel like I've looking back, I undercharged myself.
Ne?
As content creators, man, we just get excited. We're not artists. We're not like rappers.
Yeah, and we don't get managed. you
Exactly. We
understand?
don't get
So
managed. Exactly.
we manage ourselves. Everything we do ourselves. If a brand comes and say how much we charge, and most of the time, I'm just adding on top of what you say. Most of the time, we just come with the amount from our head.
Exactly.
But I was lucky enough to study social media marketing, and I discovered at the early stage that these things, I know agencies that they have their own budget. Sometimes you can say, okay, give me 10,000. Can't you find that they had a budget of 50,000? So they'll give you 10K.
True.
And they take that 40K. So it's like for them now, because agencies work with brands. So the brand will say, listen, we've got 100K budget here. And then those agencies, they will go find the influencers and they ask them, if you say 5K, they'll take 5K, they'll pay you, and the rest is for them.
Exactly.
You understand? So it's very for whoever that wants to be an influencer, it's very important that you know these things and you know how to charge, and you need to know your worth. With me, so when you charge, man, do you just come with the price, or you also consider the fact that they're gonna be a production and also posting? Because those are two different things. Because now production is when you're making a video. Let's say maybe a brand say make a video for us.
Exactly.
After that you have to post your platform. So does the price, do you have like production price, or it's just one in all?
Okay, so with me, when I first started,
Yeah,
during my first phase of this whole thing, I just used to come up with the price. And at that moment, I get an email. Think about the price. There we go. But as time went on, I learned.
Yeah.
I learned how things are done. I started charging according to, okay, this is my idea. I'm starting from scratch now, so that's also like an amount.
Yeah.
I'm posting.
Yeah.
That's also an amount.
Yeah.
I'm also, those type of stuff. I'm also gonna share that video on my story.
Yeah.
Some people view my story, but they don't go to my feed. So that's another person added there. So I used to charge according to those elements. Yeah.
I'm glad that we grow, guys. We grow.
Exactly.
Most of the time, we don't know things. I was part of Nami, one of those influencers who can charge, who used to undercharge, but I realized along the way, because sometimes, guys, it especially if you're doing something that you love, you feel like you're not doing enough, because it's natural. You're not pushing it. It's just something that you love, so you feel like if I say 20K, it's gonna be too much.
Exactly.
So now let's talk about your content, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about content. To be honest, I believe that you have more Zimbabwean followers than South Africans, and that's something big, bro.
That's crazy.
When you're in South Africa and you're getting other people from other countries, like by just using their accent, and you kill it, man.
Exactly.
You kill it. So
so it was just a normal day. We thought about the accents, and then Cedric was just like, how about we just create a skit out of this. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. How about I be the mother, you be the son. So initially the first video that came out, Cedric, my friend, he was Moses, and I was the mother. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the whole idea just came from that moment. We didn't have a name. We played around with different names. I remember we played around with names like Methods. These funny names. Just come up with funny names. And the next thing I have a cousin called Moses. Shout out to him.
Is it?
Yeah.
So Moses is someone who's like,
who I know. Yeah.
Oh, damn,
someone that I know is a cousin of mine.
Yeah.
So man.
I'm so right now is happy, bro.
Yeah, he's very, very
Is he
happy.
getting royalties? Is he getting some royalties?
He's getting some,
for his name.
He's just getting that royalty of saying, it's my cousin. He didn't say.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? So man, it was just a matter of us coming up with the name. We luckily, I believe it's just grace, we jumped into the Moses name,
God's
and
plan.
we had to make it sound Zimbabwean since we're working with Zimbabwean accent, so we just ended up saying Moses. We're like, damn, this is gonna work, how about we just do it, and then man.
And then there are
I don't even know where it came from. But I just said, I was just hurt because the first video was just about, Moses, complaining to his mother that he wants his money back from his mother.
Yeah.
And the mother was just said, Moses, I've been with you for 9 months, all these things.
Yeah.
So it was just,
and from there the ideas just came.
The ideas just came. I can't say it's planned, bro. I never planned on saying, okay, on my next video I'm gonna say or whatever. It was just a matter. It's just flowed. Like, it was just flowing.
It's like God's plan.
Exactly. I can't even describe it because there's no specific video where I can just say, okay, this is where I was like, I'm gonna say I just found myself doing it. Yeah. People loving it. You understand?
Nice,
and the comments is one thing that grew me as well, because on the comments, like I check my comments a lot. People used to say, hey, that So I'm just like, oh, let me just give them what they love. Yeah. It ended up just being a thing. Yeah.
Well. No, Moses, thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate this. I appreciate the time that you actually just created for this thing to happen. And let's call it So Moses, before we close, can
Yeah.
you just tell us where can people find you, and also just sum it up with even the music that you coming with?
Alright, yeah.
When should people expect the EP, and if there's any current music right now, what's the name and where can people find them? And yeah, let's
Okay,
just
cool.
sum it.
So I recently released a track called Sevenza with my home girl Nessie. Shout out to her. Yeah, it's called Sevenza. It's like everywhere. Spotify.
I've heard
Apple,
it. Tato
you know.
always plays it all the time.
Yeah, Apple. Shout out to Tato one time.
It'd be like,
You understand what I'm
Sevenza.
saying?
Ah,
Exactly. So
Sevenza.
this one is a fan. You know
I
what I'm
know,
saying?
bro. No, like I'm a big
So
fan.
yeah,
I'm a
man.
huge fan.
I've got the song out. It's out everywhere. I'm gonna shoot the music video soon.
Don't leave
You know,
me.
yeah.
Don't
Expect
leave
that
me.
as well.
Don't leave
Of
me,
course,
Moses.
Of course.
Don't
It's
leave
Sevenza.
me.
We're working.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what?
I'm shooting-
Yeah, but before
Yeah.
you continue,
Yeah.
tell me about the song, the name, and the type of the that song. It's my piano,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's on my piano.
So
Yeah.
why my piano and why Sevenza? What is the message that you're trying to portray to the people?
Okay, so initially I made this beat while I was at home back in Musina in Limpopo. I was just in my bedroom, made the beat, and you know I just knew of this girl called Nessie. I just know that in our town she's like one of the most like best vocalists. I just called her to a studio, went to like a friend's house studio, recorded the song. And then we came to Joburg.
But what was the motive behind the
So the
title?
motive was just
Because Sevenza, we always do
hard
Sevenza,
work, you know. It was
man.
just a matter of
Yeah.
hard work, man. Like I'm so sorry. I like explaining alone. I get out of offside and I come back.
Fine.
So yeah,
Fine.
man.
Yeah, we don't have filter, bro.
The Sevenza is just, it's hard work, man. Like I've just been working all my life. You know,
Yeah.
I did so many things. You know, I played soccer. I tried dancing.
Mm.
I did so many stuff. So the motive was just working. You
Yeah.
know, I fell in love with the Nana Tula song. You know, it just took me to. It made me question myself. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the song was also motivated by that song. Also, just my life, and also my parents. You know, my
Yeah.
parents worked very hard.
Yeah.
They worked very hard for me to be
Where you are.
coming to Joburg. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying.
It's
So it's
always
just a
like
matter.
that.
Even my friends, my surrounding, they work very hard. You know, we are very positive people.
Yeah.
You know, so the song came from such. You know, let's just work, Sevenza. You know, let's
So
push.
that was the
Okay.
message from you to
Yeah.
others
Exactly. That
who
was my
are
message.
who you inspire.
Who I inspire, everyone that I aspire. You
Okay,
know?
cool.
So
No,
yeah.
thank you so much, man, Moses. I really appreciate your time, man. It's
You
a
already know
very
what time it is.
it's a very nice opportunity to talk to you again.
Humbled.
And this our actually this episode it's going to be the first, bro.
Of course, bro.
It's the first episode of the podcast. So
I'm humbled. I'm
so
honored.
imagine,
It's very
man,
important.
imagine this is very important. So thank you so much for your time. And yeah, guys, this is Moses. You know him. Send love, support, music everywhere he goes. Everything he does. Let's do it. Let's do it
I would
all together.
appreciate
We
that.
need your support, guys. We need your support
course.
in all these things. But thank you so much,
I'm
man.
humbled. Thank you so much. Thank you
Awe.
so much. Go big.
Moses, we are finished.
All everyone is finished here. You already know. Shout outs.
Marcelo,